Hello viewers, I'm Rohit Khurana, your host on Intellect Digest, and in this video we'll give you a detailed review of the Karbonn Titanium S5 Plus. This is a much improved version of the S5 and comes with a different processor, different display, and looks fairly sleek and smart. This is a 5-inch display on front and the phone is comparatively very easy to hold in hand. It is fairly slim at 7.9mm and the build quality is also good. It is pleasing to hold this phone in hand. On the front you get a 5-inch QHD display with a display resolution of 540 by 960 pixels, and this time there are no touch capacitive buttons below the display. This is a different design language that we have seen from Karbonn previously, and it looks nice and fresh. Above the display you get a 1.3 megapixel front facing camera followed by a standard earpiece and some light sensors. All around the phone on the front you get a metallic bezel and there is a mic hole within the metallic bezel at the bottom. On the right hand side you get a power or wake up key, and on the left hand side you get a volume rocker key. Both are finished in chrome and they both look smart and nice. On the top you get a standard micro USB port for charging as well as data transfer, followed by a 3.5mm audio jack. On the rear you get a speaker mesh towards the bottom, in the middle you get Karbonn branding, and on top you get an 8 megapixel autofocus camera sensor followed by an LED flash which is just below it. When we remove the back flap you can see there are two SIM card slots. The SIM 1 supports 3G as well as 2G, whereas the SIM 2 only supports 2G, and there is a memory expansion micro SD card slot as well. There is an 1800 mAh battery which is included in this phone, which should be able to give a full day of usage on a moderate usage pattern. The build quality seems promising. The quality of display, the color reproduction as well as touch is very smooth. This seems to be one of the best displays that we have seen on Karbonn phones. The viewing angles are also excellent. The kind of display quality the S5 Plus offers is really commendable. Along with this phone you get some standard accessories which includes a data cable, a standard 1 Ah charger, in-the-ear earphones which have inline microphone so you can accept or reject the calls using a small button provided on the microphone headset. The quality of these earphones is just about average. We tested it with FM radio. There is a lot of treble but there is lack of bass in the earphones when it comes to FM radio experience. Overall they are fine. The speaker quality on the phone is fair. It's clear and loud, so the signal quality and the call quality is not a problem with this phone. It comes in two color options, white as well as black. The one we are testing here is white in color. Next let's talk about the display, which actually matters a lot. The display of this phone is really one of the most strong points of this phone. It feels really nice. The colors are good. The colors feel well saturated, slightly oversaturated I must say, but the kind of display clarity and the viewing angles it offers, it's one of the best displays that we have seen on an affordable phone. I'll quickly give you a gameplay demo so you can see it for yourself how it looks. After the gameplay, let's talk about the specifications and benchmark scores. This one is powered by a 1.3 GHz processor which is from MediaTek, and this phone has 1 GB of RAM, 4 GB internal memory. You may want to install an external SD card. It supports installing application on the external SD card, so it will not be much of a problem. On Antutu we got a score of 15,521, which is not bad at all, and for graphics benchmark we tested with Ninamark 2 and we got a score of 61 frames per second. It uses Mali 400 GPU which does excellent when it comes to graphics. So when it comes to gaming and graphics and benchmarks, this phone does not disappoint us at all. Talking of the software version, this phone runs Android Jelly Bean 4.2.2 and has smooth interface. You can use the single finger swipe for notification and two finger swipe for quick toggles. The interface of this phone looks fresh and is different from what we have seen on budget phones. It is clean, it is neat and does not have too much customization. The iconography is however a little bit customized, but overall it gives a fresh appeal, so it looks good when it comes to software interface of the Karbonn S5 Plus. Talking about the camera quality, this phone does take good pictures from the rear camera in normal light conditions, and the color quality is also very close to natural. But there is nothing exceptional about the camera on this phone. It is a good camera if you are looking for a smartphone camera, but there is nothing exceptional. If you want a decent average camera, this will satisfy most of your camera needs. There is a front facing 1.3 megapixel camera which also does decent when it comes to video conferencing or occasional video calling. The audio and video playback quality on the Karbonn Titanium S5 Plus is also pleasing. The display quality and the display color actually helps in the video playback and gives naturally looking colors and nice viewing experience when it comes to multimedia consumption. Summing up our review of the Karbonn Titanium S5 Plus, we find this phone to be a very good value for money product when it comes to performance. It is good at gaming, it gives good video quality, good overall experience, and performance is also not disappointing. With 1800 mAh battery, dual SIM option, a nice display, good build quality and a decent camera on the offer, this phone is fairly value for money. This is all we have on our detailed review of the Karbonn Titanium S5 Plus. We hope you like this video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below. For more such videos, stay subscribed by pressing the subscribe button below. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.